they're doing like an effect of like so it's turning more
like stacked jeans.
Yeah,
that's what stacks like do.
I didn't know that they could do that. After a certain amount of time, like the indigo dye washes off.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Most of freshman year, I mostly just hung out within like a small circle of friends. So I didn't have an understanding of what the culture around the city was and what people did and wore. So I always lamented like how uncool this place is, and it still is for the most part. But because of Stitch, I was introduced to like a whole different world of people who are interested into fashion and just being like an interesting and cool, weird person. Fashion isn't like my main thing, so I come at it from the perspective of being an artist and a creative director, and he comes from the perspective of being a designer and someone who really, really actually knows how to make clothes.
And then if I flip them around, this is also the back side. I think I'm more into just clothes in general, like, especially like technologies of clothing, like how they weave it and like the origins of clothing. That's like kind of my area of expertise. Yeah. And then Zaheen is just like, what is our image as an artist? Who do we want to be and what do we want to make Stitch?
To a great semester and beyond. Love you guys.
Submit the sketches, portfolio, Pinterest board.
Oh my god.
So why didn't we end up doing that? Was that the cost up front for all those, and who can help out where?
I've been an e-board member for 1.5 semesters now.
That's when we're all just like designing and putting looks. Yeah.
I literally Googled FSU Fashion Club when I saw Stitch, and I was like, okay, I'll go.
Yes, tonight. I've told you to do this 4 times.
Making a club that is about high fashion in a college setting is really challenging for, a lot of really obvious reasons. That's something that's really innovative about what we do.
I'm excited to see what you guys really come up with.
It's beyond loving clothes for money or loving clothes for status. It's loving clothes as they are.
It's like every day we wake up and we decide, I want to like decorate myself. Like that's just something that us as humans decided we wanted to express.
Based on the theme of femininity and masculinity to get like brought together.
I think that Stitch is a great example of combining like high-end concepts with doable processes and like making something that feels like you even if you aren't like 100% experienced.
A person can come into Stitch not knowing how to sew and leave making a piece for a runway.
Okay, so we have the show now. We finally got into the last part of this.
Woohoo! It's only 8:20.
The show is called The Rumor of Real Things.
Love. How many looks are we hoping to have for this show?
Because of how much the club has grown since, and even just how many people we have on board.
Yeah.
The minimum I low-key want is like 25 looks.
Yeah.
So this year, the show will be about how we as artists and designers contend with living in the digital world.
It's personal in that it's a very, very specific amalgamation of the way I think about art and like why I even do this to begin with, and it's the exploration of identity. Okay. What to work on today?
I don't know, I wanted to do something related to like humans and culture. So one of the ideas that I wanted to do is maybe to use food and biodegradable dyes. And I was talking to my professor, and also my really good mentor, and she was telling me about how I can use like avocado skin to also like dye some fabric, or red onion skin.
You can say who it is. Say it.
Dr. Sherry! Dr. Sherry! Sherry, you are my goat. You are my number one person. You are like, yeah, I love you. I love you, Dr. Sherry.
I do know now. Ooh. Why is this like a drag race workroom right now?
I just want to do it. I just want to
Just move. I'm like not even gonna like pay attention to your little numbers. Well, I'm a control freak, so I am stressed about this year's runway. So I'm taking a step back and as an e-board member and doing this as a designer.
And then the bottom is sort of feminine because it's more like, there's more images that I can
During the last critique that we had, I think that you mentioned really well the reason why you wanted to like maintain that together. So
As technology progresses, society becomes increasingly fixated on creating human-like AI. This pursuit aims to seamlessly integrate AI into
That was not serving.
For me, Stitch is like, I'm doing this because I want to learn, and I want to learn with people that are also like just as eager and excited to like do that. I want to stand for something, for an organization that I feel very like connected to and very like there is a meaning and a message behind this. So that's when I got really invested into Stitch.
The good thing about this one is that this is my first layer. This is like my bottom layer, so if it turns out a little shitty, that's fine because like all my other ones are gonna be better. Hopefully.
It's crazy to see how the show has progressed through the years. Like it's become an even like bigger and bigger thing.
the elastic. Yo, get me enough space.
Yo, that should look better.
Yeah, I know. And just make sure between the stitch and the top.
And needle breaks, you gotta pull it out and re-thread it.
I'm getting this little belt ready and it's gonna have like little locks hanging from it and a bunch of different layers.
My dress that I'm wearing for the show has a little bitty of a hole in it because it was constructed kind of poorly. So if actually
I might do it. But I don't know if that's what I should do. I heart Stitch. Front, side, back.
So if you have any tweaks to make, you have to let me know, or else I'm just gonna shoot. Okay. I'm excited for this show. I feel like I'm finally getting to a point within my own work where I get to fully reach the scope in regards to like detail and concept and just like weight and significance of my work.
Oh.
It'll just pick it up
that's kind of cool.
higher and it'll do that. You get what I'm saying? Instead of it drooping down. You get what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying?
Okay, show the camera.
Is what the look in the back is. Yeah. I don't really consider myself as an artist. I'm looking forward to this show to maybe incorporate some of my creativity into what I'm building, and I can utilize my technical skills to, you know, make a good look.
My outfit on the chair and my makeup not done.
We're like an hour, half hour behind.
What's the last week been like for you two?
No sleep. No sleep.
Andy coming in 16 seconds, 67 milliseconds.
Is it close?
We made an hour of this day and they
I'm not inspired at all. I'm really over being creative. All the creative stuff is done now. It's spreadsheets and work and locking in and manual labor.
But I would like to see different people's different like processes and like how they even come up with ideas and make clothes, because I feel like most of like the major art forms or like mediums are so like technologically based. That's what I'm interested in, is like, how does your process inform your art?
Okay, that's where
We're trying to figure everything out with like the reservation, like the people that are reserved. We're double checking.
Thank you to me, because I ate this look and my walk is killer. That's all. Hey!
couple words about how you.
Also nervous. It'll be really good. I'm really excited. Okay.
Have you seen this first one? You want them to do the first round?
As the world around us increases in technological complexity, our understanding of it and ourselves diminishes. Underlying all of these trends is a single idea, the belief that our existence is understandable through computation. That more data is enough to help us build a better world. In reality, we are lost in a sea of information, increasingly divided by fundamentalism, simplistic narratives, conspiracy theories, and post-factual politics. Despite the apparent accessibility of information, we are living in a new dark age. From rogue financial systems to shopping algorithms, from artificial intelligence to state secrecy, we no longer understand how our world is governed or presented to us. Global communication has challenged and penetrated all previous notions of the divide between public and private space we live in and through the technological landscape. Our identities no longer exist in one place. What do we make of this, and how do you feel about it? Is the obvious existential and humanistic threat a hopeless situation, or is there prospect for hope? How has the digital world shaped your experience of life? These are but a few of the questions we invite potential designers and stylists for this coming show to contend with in creating their looks for the rumor of real things.
Yeah, as much as you trust in us and give us like your love, bro, like we see your vision. That's why we're all here, bro. 'Cause we